Greetings everybody, and welcome back to Industria Australis. I'm back at the New Norwich Lumber Mill. I've built the main building last episode. This episode I'm going to go ahead and finish this outpost off. Right, the first thing I want to do is go up here. I've got a quartet of chests that need to be placed. And one will go in here. Alright. The next step is to craft some oak wood stairs. This will serve as part of the road. There we go, like so. Alright, and it looks like I'm going to be best served digging that out like so. Craft up some birch planks, which I'll turn into birch slabs. Night is falling. What? Oh boy. Monsters nearby. That is something I'm going to need to... wait. I bet that's where the monsters are. And I'm wondering if that's not where the creeper came from. Alright. Go ahead and set up a quick and dirty little dock here. There we go. I may want to... well, actually the way to do this isn't to widen that. It's to... well, it's actually to make this dock just a little bit deeper. I think that's the direction I need to go. Yeah, don't extend it any further into the water, but do, you know, do that. Yeah. That works for me. Alright, I'll go ahead and add a stair there, just to be on the safe side. Actually, no, that looked awkward. Let's try that on for size. See if I do that. There we go. That looks better. Alright. Now the next step is to fix up some things on the interior here. Alright. That looks a little bit awkward, although I may not need to do that all of that way. So I'll put that back like that. Alright. When it comes to that, I want to put that there. I think birch would be a good ceiling material. So let's go ahead and turn all of that into planks. Next step is to craft some birch wood stairs. Alright, what would be a good filler? Acacia. It's going to have to be acacia. So I don't think I want that one there, do I? Let me craft some birch slabs, like so. Let's see. So how high do I want the ceiling in here to be? 2, 3, 4. Let's see, if I put the ceiling on the 5th block there. How does that look? How does that make the room look? See, how does that look? A little boxy. What if I drop the edging a little bit? Much better. Much better. And in fact, so much better that I'm going to call this specific room complete. Alright, when it comes to this room, I think before I go any further, so now that I've got this sorted out, you know what, I don't really have a good justification for keeping those as, you know, slabs. Given the way this is shaping up, that makes more sense to be planks there. So let's see, if I do that like that, I'm going to need to bring these acacia planks up to the roof line. I will not need a torch there, because that's all half slabs. There we go. And then if I do this like so, go ahead and put a birch plank there, because there's only one block above it. Yeah. Okay. That looks decent. So it's just a matter of finishing that off. And that mostly completes the room. I say mostly, there is still one piece left to those rooms. Alright. There is a very slight bit of awkwardness here. And that's a function of the way that line comes down. What I'm looking at here I think my best bet is going to be to use cobblestone there. Yeah, it will have to work. It will have to do. And then, let's see. Alright. Now, I can't put a slab there, I don't... Well, actually, I think a little adjustment to this room can make this work that little bit better. I mean, if I do that, that's fine. But that's going to require me to pull that back a block. Which in turn will require me to adjust the entire rest of the staircase. Though in the grand scheme of things, that's not a huge deal. Yeah, that's actually fairly minor. There we go. Alright. That's better. Now, if I really wanted to... You know what? now that I think about it, I think I do want to. So what I'm going to do is put that like that. A birch stair there. Yeah. And then pull this whole line 1 block forward. Yeah, like so. And that gets me around that whole situation there. At the expense of having to, once again, move the staircase 1 block further in. Alright. Like so. And like so. Excellent. I wonder, how bad would it be... Oh, that's completely hidden. Yeah. And if I do the same... Yeah, 5th block ceiling. It's going to make the most sense to extend the cobblestone like so. And then I can do that like so. Finish that off with a pair of birchwood planks. Where do I want to go with that? You know what? I am half inclined to go that way. And why do I get the feeling it's nightfall? Well, judging from the fact that I can sleep, it must have been nightfall. Alright, so that's sorted out. You know what, that looks a little bit awkward there. So I think if I put... Okay. Plan B. How would that look? To have that like that. Ooh. Now, do I do that? No, that still doesn't look right. That still doesn't look right. What I can do... Let me try that. And that. Alright, there's an enemy not... Yeah, it's probably all that cavern down there, isn't it? I bet it is. Alright. Well, the next step is going to be to make... Actually, let me expand... Yeah. Let me open that up just a little... Come to think of it, with that there... It honestly makes more sense. Yeah. So I put the dirt there. Yoke planks there. And I think if I widen that to 2, yeah. I think this will work. Yeah, this will work fine. In fact, it worked better than I'd expected. Alright, let's take a look at our various door options. That's the oak door. Birch door. I want to see how the birch doors look. How does that look there? Okay. I accept. And then I'll put birch doors there. Actually, now that I think about it, I want to put you there. Yeah. And put you there. Excellent. All right. So let's see. This room needs a little bit of decoration. Like so. I will say this. This design... Yeah, that... Just adding those two slabs made it look a lot better. And I think I'll go with this. Alright, so that's this room complete. Let's see, this room is complete. So I can go ahead and close both of those doors. And that means I just need to sort out the ceiling in this room. And as tempting as it is to do the same edging that I did upstairs, actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if rather than slabs... Well, let me fix those three up. Like so. There we go. Perfect. And that goes like that. I'll dig out the one in that corner there so that I have a way up. Yeah. And then I can go ahead and put let's see. Some wooden planks here like so. Because that's going to be hidden from view. Alright. And let's see how that looks. Almost there. It's just a matter of cleaning that up. Perfect. Alright. Next step is to make this a little bit airier. The dirt here is not something I necessarily approve of, but it's fixable. Do I have an analog on this side? Mercifully, no. Mercifully, no. Alright. So that's a couple of windows there. I did make some white stained glass panes before I came over here. Oh yeah. That looks nice. Let's see. If I do the torches down here, I think I'm going to go ahead and replace it with those two there. Go ahead and put a glass pane there. And the symmetric glass panes would go here. Okay, that's actually... I think that works for me. There is a temptation to put glass panes there, but I'm not sure that's the right course of action. I think I'll leave that at that. Let's see. How does this look here? If I do that and that, And then the third would go here. Oh, that was an unfortunate misplacement. Not irrecoverable, but unfortunate nonetheless. Yeah. Alright. I think that works for me. It's slightly awkward, but that's not actually that bad. I think I can work with it. So the next step is to follow suit on this side. So it starts here. Although, no, I have to do it the same way I did on the other side. So that goes like so. And like so. There we go. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother with any windows on the back side. Let me test something real quick here on the front. I'm just going to leave that out. I'm not going to fill that in with glass panes yet. That wasn't what I was looking for. How about that? How does that look? I mean, it looks okay from the inside. I think that's the way to. I think that's going to be the way to go. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That is definitely what I'm looking for. All right. So let me go ahead and put some of the extraneous materials up, including the white stained glass. Because this building is very nearly finished. There's just one more thing I need, and that is item frame. Let me sleep real quickly here. Got to think of it. As tempting as it is to put the item frame above the door, if I put that there, and the axe inside it, there we go. There we go. That is exactly what I'm looking for. Alright. Now, it's just a matter of securing the path over to both forests. Now, that forest is straightforward enough. It would just be a straightforward matter, I think, of replacing this dirt here with, or this sand, rather, with dirt. And I think I'll follow suit on the other side as well. Because I can. Yeah. And that's a straight shot into that forest. The root forest over there is a little bit more complicated. So I'm going to dig out a little bit more of a path here. Did not want to put the axe up quite yet. Alright. Let's see. So I do have some oak wood stairs. And I think I should craft some more of them. Alright. And the other thing I'm going to do is actually make an adjustment to the staircase to embed it slightly better, and also to make the path run off of here as opposed to up there. Alright. So this is going to go like so. Alright. And then that will go like so. Alright. Keep preparing this path here. There we go. Widen this out a little bit. Like so. Alright. Well, this is an interesting option. And I think I might take it. Just dig up all of the stone materials here. Like so. Place the stair there. Dig up all of this material. Mark out the edge of this tier here. Like so. And then, once I get this dug up here, like so. Excellent. Go ahead and cut this tree down because it's kind of in the way. I'm going to go ahead and dig this up. Like so. Go ahead and plant down those extra stairs there. Like so. Alright. Yeah. This is looking good. This is looking very good. Yeah. Alright. Now, I don't need to take the stairs super far into the forest. In fact, I think this is far enough. Alright. Yeah, I think this works for me. Like so. Yeah. Alright. Now it's going to take some time for all of this grass to finish growing so that I can actually finish the path. In the meantime, go ahead and finish that segment of the path there. Go ahead and take care of that segment. And I'll let the grass continue to grow. And in the meantime, I think a little bit of population work is going to be in order. So what I need to do is craft some sticks. And with a couple of bread, lets me make the NPC wand. And there's going to be 4 NPCs that I'm... Yeah, 4 NPCs to create. The first one I'm going to create is the foreman. Alright. Lumberjack foreman. Alright, and let me come up with a good texture here. None of those. No. No. Let's see. There's got to be something here that's good for lumberjack foreman. No, no, no. Hold up. Not that. Definitely not that. Yeah, I think we'll go with that one. Townsman there. Alright. And I think that's good for me. Let's see, if I look at the AI. So move, navigation, ground, range is 24. Done. See, unfound enemy. Retreat. Open doors. You can swim. You'll seek shelter from darkness. Alright. Looks good for me. So we've got our Foreman Blackwell. Then in here we're going to set up our first lumberjack Lambton. Lambton, I think is better. All right. Wait. Yeah, never mind with that. Let's see. Texture, select. Up. Let's see. Villagers. Farmer, shopkeeper. Let's go up there. No. Yeah, stick with you and yeah. I'll go with that. And then I'll give you the same AI. Open doors, can swim, shelter from darkness, movement, wandering, ground, 24, done, and done. Alright. Let's take a very quick look at the grass situation here before I place the final two NPCs. Alright, so that's sorted out. That's not yet sorted out. Close, but not quite. While I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and mine up these entropy crystals. I have no use for them yet. I will have use for them later. Alright. Doesn't make sense to continue through the night. I'll go ahead and complete this in the morning. There's 2 more lumberjacks we need, and I'll put 1 for the moment in the storeroom. Leonardo the lumberjack. And that will be your texture there. And you'll get the same AI as the others. 24, done. Check. Leonardo the lumberjack. Check. Wait, did I enable him to open doors? Edit. Hold up. It's open, yeah. Okay. It occurs to me that I may not have done that with Lambton. I did do that with lamps. Okay. And then I'm going to set up a fourth NPC outside here in the forest. Don't like that name. Let's call him Larry the Lumberjack. And you'll get the same texture, the same AI, except I'm going to give you a slightly longer range because you start outside and not inside. Alright. And at this point, I believe this is almost complete. There is one last thing that I need to actually build here, but I don't expect it to be too complicated. And I think I'm going to build it here. And that's going to require me to dig out a bunch of this dirt. I'm going to stop short of the beehive. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. I'll do that like so. I think I put my stairs up. I did. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that stair there. 1, 2, 3. Hold up. Alright. I'm going to want the ladders for this. There we go. Alright. Now, the next thing to do is to fix that up so that I have a relatively level terrain. Alright. Alright, I'm going to put a log here. And I'm going to cut that end off as well. Alright. Wait, no, I don't want that top block there. There we go, like so. Alright. Sorry about that. Got a little bit confused with my inventory there. Yeah. Looks good to me. And I'm going to generally keep this area fairly open. Don't want to close it off too much. Alright. So go ahead and place these like so. And ditto with the logs. Alright. Follow suit on this side. Have to fix this one here. There we go. Go ahead and put torches on top on both sides. And then it's a simple matter of putting some slabs into position. Like so. There we go. Go ahead and fix that. Yeah. And there we almost go. I think there's one more thing. that I'm going to want there. And I'll use the birchwood stairs for this. If we're going to have a sawmill, we're going to have proper supports for this log here. Now that I think about it, I think it's better to have the supports concentrated in the middle. There we go. Alright. And that looks like the actual sawmill itself, which is great because it means that this outpost is now officially complete. And I can return back to Norburn. In fact, let me do so. It's a trip of about 1,300 meters or so, 1,400 meters. Which goes around this landmass here. Maybe at some point in the future I'll consider putting a lighthouse somewhere around here. It's not an immediate priority, but definitely a lighthouse is going to be a project for a future stage. In fact, a whole network of lighthouses, because it's going to be a while before I get the entire train network up and running. And the distances, quite simply, are too far to make an underwater road network viable. The continent that we were on is to the left. There's a couple of islands that I'll pass to the right. They're small islands. Haven't figured out what, if anything, I'll be doing with them. The observant among you may have noticed the odd guardian here and there. I won't claim to understand why guardians spawn in the open ocean. It is something I'll have to keep an eye out for. Though as long as I steer clear of the temples, it's not a major hazard to navigation. A lone guardian, or even a pair of guardians by themselves, aren't generally a hazard to maritime navigation. Temples are a very different story. They tend to have a lot of guardians. That is something I will be taking advantage of later on in the series. Substantially later on in the series, let me make that clear. Alright. We've only got a quarter kilometer to go. There we go. Home. The lighthouse. Clearly visible. And very shortly I will be disembarking from the boat, making my way across to the bridge. Although with the sun setting again, I think I'd be well suited to try to get some sleep. It also wouldn't be a bad idea for me to clean up my inventory a little bit. Like so. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now I can sleep. And now that it's morning, let me make my way over to the very full project board. And let me find the relevant area here. Okay. Outposts, right here. I've got a fairly long list of outposts. The good news is the New Norwich Lumber Mill satisfies 2 of them. That gives me oak and birch. It also gives me dark oak. So that's 2 out of a whole bunch of projects complete. Pay no attention to this. This was a little bit of a test build that I set up to try to spot the difference between dark oak and spruce to try to make a decision which way I was going to go. And it was here that I discovered the subtle difference between the 2. Dark oak on the left, spruce on the right. Spruce looks a little bit richer than the dark oak, but again, it's a very subtle difference, and I'm not going to rest too much on that over the course of the series. Dark oak it will be. But that concludes this episode of Industria Australis. Now that I have a more reliable source of wood, I will see you next time, everybody.